Hi guys, thanks for joining me today on my channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stick around. I'd really appreciate if you'd consider subscribing to my channel. Today's video is one that I came to my mind. This went around probably a year plus ago, where you would it was a tag that went around that was like, you know, Benny MUA made me buy it. YouTube made me buy it. I think I even did a YouTube made me buy it video. You know, Kathleen Lights made me buy it. So this is nothing new, but I was looking through my collection the other day and I came across how many products I own because of Jaclyn Hill. Now, I'm sure all of you know, but bear with me in case there's someone that doesn't. Jaclyn Hill's a famous YouTuber. I think she's got 5 million subscribers right now. She's been in the game for a long time. Her success definitely shows that. I've been following her for years, for absolutely years. Now, I will say lately, I don't know, the mom in me comes out. Let's just leave it at that. I'm going to be nice, but the mom in me comes out a little bit like, you know, like you want to try to rein her in a little bit. But with that being said, she is extremely talented. Absolutely talented. I love watching her do her eye looks. I love watching her with her suggestions, her reviews. She mentions all the time that her skin is dry, and so is mine. The difference is she's like 30, maybe, and I'm over 50. But anyhow, so whenever she has recommendations, I listen because I'm thinking, hey, if it works for her dry skin, maybe it'll work for mine, you know. And also when I watch her do, you know, certain eye looks, oh, well, I want to do that eye look, so I'll go and get that too, you know. So she's influenced a ton of items that I've purchased. And so we're going to go through them and I'm going to show you what I bought because Jaclyn Hill uses it. Okay, so first I have a big pile here. That's pretty sad. But first off, the Josie Maran Vibrancy Fluid Foundation. She talks about this. I got it in the shade Awakened. I haven't used this in quite a while, but it's supposed to be an oil base because, you know, Josie Maran's famous for her argan oil. It's a pretty thick foundation and it does have pretty decent coverage. Now, to be honest with you, this can sometimes be a little too much for me. You know, sometimes it will almost get a little greasy and move around on me a little bit. So, I don't know. I'm kind of, it's not my favorite, but I did pick it up because of Jaclyn. Another foundation that she talked so much about was the Makeup Forever HD Stick. I love this foundation. Right now I have the shade Y365. I think everyone pretty much knows about this foundation. This foundation works really well for me. Unlike the liquid Makeup Forever HD, I can't get it to work for me, but the stick one I can. It has very good coverage, very, I don't want to say moisturizing, but kind of, because it has like a, it's not drying. Okay, let's go with that. I was going to say it has a moisturizing component, but it doesn't. But it has a really good coverage, and to me, it does not emphasize dryness and texture. So I do like this, and it was Jaclyn. Another stick foundation that she raved about is the Hourglass Vanishing Stick. I like this one as well. This is the color Beige. Way off for me now with having a little bit of sun on me, but it's another stick one. It has really great coverage as well. I think for your money, this one's a better value. This one doesn't, it's more pricey and it doesn't have as much in it, but I like them both. Now, one of my biggest problems is powders. If you've been a follower on my channel for any length of time, you know I talk about it all the time. Powder and me, we don't hang very well together. We absolutely don't. So when I hear someone that has dry skin rave about a powder, I'm all over it, because I'm trying to find that perfect powder that I can set my under eyes and that doesn't cling to things. And so right away she shows the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium. I do like this. I've used this quite a bit. It's very soft, and every now and then I can get away with putting a little bit on my cheeks, and it just kind of makes everything last longer. But I have to be very careful with it because, yeah, me and powders, not so great. Another one she went head over heels for is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Compact. Looks like this. Very expensive. It's very, very soft, but once again, just is very soft. I just have to use the lightest finger to put just ever so a light dusting to get this to work. And another one she loved, Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. All of these are fantastic powders. They absolutely are. I'll show you a little bit in the lid. It's very fine, very soft, and I don't know, I'm just a mess. But this one too, I mean, I think if I was really highly hydrated, I can kind of sort of get them to work with maybe setting my Fix Plus afterwards or something. But yeah, the difference is she has 30-year-old under eyes and I have 50-year-old under eyes. Staying on the powder train, she is very famous for her MAC Pro Emphasize Shaping Powder. I have used this, as you can tell, but I don't use it the way she does. She uses it underneath her eyes and to kind of like brighten her under eyes. No. I use it to use it up, because there's no way it does that for me. But I use it to set my eyeshadow primer. That's it. That's what I use. Another product that she claims is wonderful for under eyes, and I believe it is, not for me, but is the Anastasia Contour Banana Powder. She uses this to brighten under the eyes, and I'm sure it does a fantastic job. Let's put some on here. I mean, yeah, you could totally tell where that would be wonderful. I can't do it. I can't do it because of the texture and the crepiness. I don't want to emphasize that anymore, and I have to. This is something that actually does work for me. It's MAC Nylon. She was famous for using that as her inner corner highlight, and in homage to her, I did the same thing. So that's what I have in my inner corner. That's the only eyeshadow product I have on, is this. An eye pencil that she raved about is the Ardency in Monster Black Liner Pencil. So of course I rush right out to get it because she loves it so much. So it is extremely black, if you can't tell. Of course, I think you can get this from quite a few different pencils, but oh no, I ran out and got it. When this palette first came out, she was all over it, and that's the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. It is a great palette. It's a very good basic palette. It has both warm, cool, and neutral tones in it, and it is fantastic. She raved about it in the beginning, and so yeah, ran out and got that. And of course, when she did her collab with Becca, I ran out and got the Champagne Pop face palette. It is beautiful. I do use this. I kind of forget to use it, to be honest with you, but this is her signature Champagne Pop. This is Prosecco Pop, and this is her 3 blushes that she has. So great palette. Do use it, and of course it was because of her. And last but not least, the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Now, I will tell you, this is the first thing, or the first eyeshadow product I bought from Morphe. And I did it because I loved the pops of color in this. I use this so often, if you can't tell, it's completely trashed. But I do use this a ton, and I absolutely love it. So, yeah, Jaclyn Hill. So I hope you found this video fun. It just goes to show you, as influencers, sometimes they do set quite an example on us, and their opinions mean a lot sometimes, and I think we get mesmerized sometimes. I know when I see her using something and she turns out fantastic, I'm like, oh yeah, let me write that down. And I do that a lot of times. I'll put it in my notes, you know, after I've watched a video, like, you know, whatever, you know, math, blah, 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 you know, and I'll put it in my notes for when I go to the store next time. So, you know, I think as makeup lovers, we kind of do that. We're always on the lookout for the new products and stuff. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. It just goes to show you that I was very, very influenced by Jaclyn Hill at one point. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So let me know if there's any products that Jaclyn Hill, or for that matter, any other influencers, have influenced you to buy. I'd love to hear about it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.